Good morning, everybody. Today is the day of going to Fraser Island. It is currently 6:04 a.m. We were advertised to have some free pancakes waiting for us this morning before our adventure, so I hope they weren't lying about that. Don't play with me and pancakes. I got mine with just lemon and sugar. Let's see if I can get another one after. Hello everybody. So just to give a little update, we've been here since 7 a.m. in this room. It's now 8:03. Basically, they're just trying to sort out the cars for Fraser Island. Our group did great. We were done in literally 5 minutes and we figured it out. However, everyone else, it just became a huge disaster. It smells like BO. It's hot. And like I said, I'm not going to pretend this is all fun and rainbows. So I want to tell you every single part of it. So far, this Fraser Island thing, it's not getting off to the best start. I mean, we've been waiting in this hot, sweaty room. It smells. We haven't even started the sort of introduction yet. They said the introduction would start at 7. It's now 8.
Your spare lives to come and get you. Never walk alone. Recommended 3 people minimum.
So this is our car. They're just making sure everything's good. Look at her. Beautiful. Obviously all the cars are Toyotas because Toyota is best. That's just a fact.
It's very, very complicated. As we're driving, we're going to be in 2-wheel drive mode. Once we hit the sand, we want all 4 wheels to be pulling us.
How are you guys feeling back there?
A bit cramped, but
Feeling good? How are you feeling, Amy?
yeah, good.
How are you feeling, Sam?
Warm.
If I didn't ride blade on curve, would you still? If I'm in my mind and word, would you still? Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to. Keep it a whole 100, don't got you, I got nothing.
Go Jazz! Woo! We are on the ferry to go to K'Gari, Fraser Island. How are we all feeling? All good? Just did an amazing job. Here we go. We're going back in.
Get that shoulder lean. I know it coming over me. Backstroke overseas. I know what you need. Already on 10, I'm ready to come.
Look at this.
On in. If I didn't ride.
Look at the steering wheel. Look at how the steering wheel is. We're literally going straight. What is happening?
Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to. Keep it a whole 100, don't got you, I got nothing. Run for my money. There was nobody, no one that run. So give me a run for my money. Feeling lovely, feeling lovely, living lovely.
That looks like a normal dog. That literally does not look like
a dog.
It's tagged. Only the aggressive ones that act.
Look up on the hill, look, there's a baby one.
Alright, so we have just arrived. All of the cars are here. This is what it looks like when you park to go get some lunch. We are all starving. Our hostel
Give me half one, it better be a crisp one, no pressure.
had free pancakes this morning, and most of us had just like 2 little pancakes because the line took forever. We're so hungry because the thing is we had the pancakes at 6 a.m. and it's now like 11, so we can't wait to have some lunch. Also, lunch is included, which is great. And then I'm probably gonna go out and get some more snacks because like I said, I'm fucking starving. How difficult do you rate the driving out of 10, Jess?
Probably like a 7
A
compared
7.
to a good tarmac.
Yeah. So for lunch, we had a little, whatever you want to call that, burrito making station. The chicken did not look very good in my opinion, so I just have all the sauces, tomato, tiny bit of falafel, lettuce, and then I got myself a feta and spinach toasty too. We just went to the shops. I got myself a pin, which was actually $10, which is like $5.50. The pins, I'm not saving up the money with the pins. Anyway, look at this pin. It's so beautiful. Look at that. That's so nice with the dingo. Really sad news. I lost my Great Ocean Road pin, which was my favorite pin. It had a koala and a kangaroo on it. It was such a pretty pin. It was amazing, and I lost it. It's not that I lost it, it's more that it fell out of my bag. I think I know where it fell out as well. I think it fell out on the shuttle from Noosa Junction to our hostel, bound to Noosa. I think the K'Gari one is my new favorite. So we just had our lunch and we are currently on our way to a lake. We're on a walking track. Obviously there's beware dingo posters all around. Now we're doing about a 45-minute hike and then we'll get to a lake. Apparently a big green lake with fishes and things like that. I don't know, it's just nice to get refreshed sometimes. Beautiful trail going on here. Look at these trees. Wow, that's amazing. Look at the beauty of that. Look how different the sand is in whiteness from the yellow sand to the white sand. That's crazy, and they're right next to each other. I'm walking on the sand. That's where all the girls are. That's where we're trying to get to. Can't even see the lake yet. I'm a bit demotivated. We've been walking for so long. We found the lake. It looks so beautiful. It looks absolutely precious. As you can see, it's so strange the way nature combines with just sand and desert. We're walking down the sand dune right now. Wow, that looks absolutely incredible. However, I'm definitely not excited to walk back up again. That is crazy. We're gonna have to walk all that way back up. Alright, we had an absolutely lovely swim. We stayed in there for about 45 minutes, something like that. Now we have to head back to the cars to finally drive to our campsite, which is about an hour and a half to 2 hours away. Beautiful lake. See you then. Can you guys see that spider? Yeah, you can. That is really, really big. Its legs are so long. So my SD card ran out of space. Look guys, all those little dots are jellyfish. Every single one of these dots is just a jellyfish.
Stayed on board that ship for 2 weeks. Australia's like 25 kilometres that way. Really not that far, but they were terrified, so they stayed.
This is the SS Regina. We're not allowed to get more than 3 meters close to it, but it is beautiful. Those are our cars. This is what Fraser Island's looking like so far. Look at these Dingos just walking around the island. Wow. So we're just pulling up into the campsite now. I'm so excited. There is 4 different camps. We actually don't know which one we're staying in yet. Those tents look pretty good though. Preparing a little game of Uno. This is the kitchen of our campsite. That is our section right there. And then I'll give you another tour of our tents, but yes, they were those tents right over there. As you saw, we just played a lovely round of Uno. As a matter of fact, the only guy in our group, he has apparently never played Uno before and he won. So I'm super happy for him. Winning on your first game, that's epic. So now we're heading over to go make some dinner, which is burgers. This is all included in the price of coming to Fraser Island. I'm throwing away my trash and someone else's trash that they left in my tent. Rude. Also, I had to actually get rid of a spider earlier. Martha, the girl I'm sharing the tent with, she spotted a spider and it was my duty to get rid of it. It had a yellow line on its back. I don't know if that's a venomous one or not. It was about this big, so I'm not quite sure. You guys tell me if that's venomous or not. We got Lily chefing it up over here with the burgers. We have some bacon back there. Is it turkey bacon or?
I have no idea. I think
So I got a fat load of ketchup, then we have bacon, coleslaw, tomato, pickled cheese, and then we're gonna put another patty with cheese on this. We got some caramelized onions in there too. Delicious. Look at these burgers. Yum yum. We are doing a, what is it called? What are we doing? Stargazing. We are doing a stargazing walk. So I put a metal water bottle. I turned off my phone before. I'm so happy. I love like not having my phone on me, not having to care about where my phone is whatsoever. I just got my little camera and my water. We're heading down to see the stars now. I'm very highly assuming my camera is not going to pick up the stars, so I'm very sorry if there's no star footage. I'm going to try to take some pictures, but yeah, that's going to work. Anyway, the campsite is pretty beautiful. The girls and I just had a little chat before. We've just been chatting. Most of them are pretty unhappy with just the fact that we're here. I was pretty excited for the camping, but obviously it does sort of take a mental toll on you when you're literally moving from place to place, hostel to hostel, every literally 1 to 3 days. Gets pretty annoying. I'm feeling that we all feel as though we need to sort of chill and relax for a bit, and we're just not really getting that at the moment. We're all kind of in our last straw. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Frog anyone? Anyone hungry? French people? Some frogs there.
What is it called?
This is called a cane toad. 100 of them were brought in 1935 to try and help with beetles eating sugarcane. It didn't help, but it ate everything else. It's got 2 poisonous glands right here. Any Australian animal that tries to eat it will die from it. Snakes die, dingoes die, goannas die, anything that eats it, crocodiles die.
Oh, it's picking up that one star. It's picking up the really bright stars, but I don't think it's picking up any of the other stuff. There's so many stars out. There's no light pollution here. Wow, guys. wow. Literally just wow. I think that was the most amazing stargaze I've ever had. And I've had a lot of stargazing moments. We saw shooting stars and the stars were so bright because there's absolutely no light pollution here and it was so beautiful. I almost shed a tear. I felt so emotional because I'm a huge fan of the solar system and planets and just the universe in general. And I can't believe that I was able to see it. We saw Venus, we saw Jupiter, we saw Saturn. Maybe we saw Mars, I'm not quite sure. I don't really remember, to be honest. But it was so truly amazing, guys. I think honestly that will probably be my favorite part of this trip. I'm not gonna lie. That was the most emotional stargaze I've ever had. I can't imagine what it's like to go stargazing here with someone that you love. Good freaking morning, everybody. So it is our second morning, well, our second day in Fraser Island, and I'm about to head to go eat some breakfast. I brought my peanut butter from home. The selection of breakfast is actually really nice. There's 3 different types of juices, I think 4 different types of milk. We have a couple different types of cereal, and then we have bread, jam, and I got my peanut butter. So I'm very happy with this cereal. It's better than nothing, basically. It's better than having to bring your own. So I actually had quite a shit night. I still have yet to show you guys the tents, but you're basically sleeping on the floor. You're basically sleeping on the floor. And you know, you kind of get used to it. My back doesn't hurt, surprisingly, but it just started raining so hard in the middle of the night, and it's still raining. It's not raining hard anymore, but it was raining so intensely. Also, I got a little bit sunburned yesterday. Well, as I like to call it, sun-kissed. Look at the rain. So sad. Why? We're here on the grill toasting our bread. Let's see how it's doing. Okay, still barely toasted. It's on high. What in the world? Guys, it's literally December. It's December. Like, it's officially summer in Australia. I don't know what this... What is this summer? I'm just gonna have some jam. What a jam. Then the peanut butter that I brought from the Australian mainland. Beautiful. Apparently there's a rat in here now.
Yeah, it went under the sea.
Hopefully they got the mouse out of their car. Snowboarders just look cooler too, coming from a skier.
This is quite a big drop. We don't want to roll the car, and we also don't want to drive through salt water.
You're looking at him, yo! Oh! Except you're welcome. We've got, they are deliciously light, sponge fingers, choc coated and sprinkled with coconut.
Arguably the best Australian snack that may or may not kind of be from New Zealand, but we don't talk about that. And then fucking have fun with the lunch.
Oh, it's like a little bounty, but softer.
Can I have a double chocolate one?
Absolutely devoured. So it actually just stopped raining, which is a bit annoying because we're leaving now. I went to the Eli Creek. I love that the tour guides actually... Sorry, the sun's really hitting my face. I love that the tour guides actually provided us with floaties, or lilos, as some people like to call them, to float around in the lazy river. Most people there actually didn't have a floaty to float around with, so I'm so glad that we did, because I feel like without a floaty you don't really feel that it's a lazy river. It took about 15 minutes from start to finish, just floating around, and it was beautiful scenery.
Hey, Bumpy.
Put it on the radio. It's better this way. So I've just chilled on that beach a little bit. We are now hiking towards... Honestly, I don't really know where we're going, but I know that I have to look down because it's very rough terrain. Apparently it's a beautiful lake with loads of jellyfish. And our tour guide, he literally said, yeah, the brown little ones won't do anything to you, but be careful with the tiny red ones. This is the beautiful terrain I'm walking up. I hope it's a nice lake. I hope there's not that many jellyfish, as he mentioned. Wow. Look, we can see the entire coast of the island. That's incredible. This is where we're heading. Oh my god. People actually have too much free time on their hands.
Hey guys, kind of a sad update. I hate to admit this, but I've got a fever. I woke up this morning with already some pain in my throat. I know myself and my body really well, and I knew that I was definitely gonna be sick in some way. A few hours ago, I started getting a weird taste in my mouth, which is normal for me. Before I get a fever, I always get this really weird taste in my mouth. It's officially sort of hit me now. I was trying to not admit it to myself. I'm officially freezing. I've got my jacket on. I'm getting cold sweats. I'm shivering. And obviously you saw in the last video how my voice sounded. It's only been maybe an hour and a half difference. Obviously this will put kind of a bummer to my trip on Fraser Island. Also, I was just informed I've been calling it K'Gari Island, but it's actually just K'Gari Island. You don't pronounce the K. So sorry for pronouncing it wrong this entire video up until now. It's really sad because last night we didn't really have anything planned. However, today we're doing a bonfire. We're making s'mores. There's music going on by the bonfire, and I'm just really sad that I'm gonna miss out on it. Everybody's getting some food and drinks right now. I've had an amazing time up until now. At least this happened now, not even 24 hours until we go home. We're leaving at around 8 a.m. tomorrow, and it's 5 p.m. now, so I don't even have that much longer left here. My phone ran out of battery. I can't even text my parents, but I just hope that I get through this quick. Oh, the tour guide came to check up on me. He saw me with the camera and he got really freaked. He was like, what? I've completely lost my train of thought. Anyways, I think it may also just be from the sun, because as you can see, I'm pretty fucking burnt. Bye guys. Good morning everybody. This is the tent situation. You get these two little yoga mats on the floor, and then basically they give you sleeping bags to put on top of this, and that's it. Basically you get a pillow as well, but you can definitely feel the floor because obviously, oh, there's a fire in here. Sleeping bags aren't that thick or anything. This is how the tents look from the outside. I feel like they look a bit bigger on camera than they actually are. They're not that big. But in case you're scared of bugs and stuff, you have two different sections to zip up, and they zip up all the way from here to here, so you do not need to worry about bugs getting in if you close it properly. Now about spiders. Did we have any spiders or see any spiders in our tent? On the first day when we came, Martha noticed a spider sort of sitting in the corner of the tent. However, it was in between these layers. It was in this layer here. So it wasn't actually in the tent, but nonetheless, I still swooped the spider out. Forest of K'Gari. I know you guys hear those cicadas. That's crazy, right? So we're currently in the forest of K'Gari. I'm obviously still very sick. Everyone's ahead of me, but I'm not gonna rush. I'm gonna take my time because otherwise I probably will faint. The super interesting thing about this island and this jungle we're in right now is that it is completely based on sand. There's not a single rock or a single piece of mud. Look, the trees are in the sand. The roots are engraved into the sand because there's nothing other than sand on this island. And look at how big these trees are even. He was explaining that it should be impossible for all of this to be like this. Oh, everyone's running away from me so fast. And then I asked, well then how is it possible? And apparently how this all started was that a few fish died and they got pulled up to shore, and then the nutrients of those fish made it possible for grass to grow, and from then the grass died, and then the nutrients made something else be able to grow, and then many years later, this is what we're looking like.
As you can see by the fact that it's fucking huge. 100 years ago that rain fell. So yeah, just a huntsman spider, ancient spider these guys are. Here we go, he's angry now. So you'll see that he's just flicking up his, so he's flicking up his little jaws, and you'll see, is he? No, it's calmed down a bit.
This is Lake Mackenzie. It looks so beautiful. What a shame that I can't go swim or anything. It looks absolutely stunning. I can only imagine the water to be super nice. We've got Lake Mackenzie there. Look at that guy. I don't know how he got up there, to be honest. This tree.
Hey guys, so I'm not quite sure how well you can see me. I'm currently on my way to a supermarket that closes in 10 minutes and it's an 8-minute walk to see if I can go get some noodles to make, just instant noodles. So we're back on the big land from K'Gari Island. I feel sicker than I did this morning, sadly, but at least I'm happy that I didn't feel this sick this morning. That's always something. There's a gas station right there, but I'm assuming that's gonna be open later than 8, probably, right? Things here in Australia close so early. I don't know if that's just because I grew up on a party island or if it's actually super early. Most cafes close at 2 p.m. and then just everything in general closes around 6:30 to 8. I think they're closed though. Yeah, they're closed. That's not very great. Okay. Oh, hi! Okay, I gotta go fast. I feel like they're gonna close up on me. That means I won't have eaten any food. And although I'm not hungry, I need to eat. And I know not eating just makes me feel more sick. Even though I hate the idea of eating food right now because my mouth feels all weird, you know, as it does when you have a fever. Thank you guys so much for watching my K'Gari Island, Fraser Island vlog. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did, and I highly recommend to go check it out for yourselves. I will see you guys next week. Bye!
What's your name?
Hunter.
Hi, Hunter.
Hello. How you going?
Good.
Go on, give us some good advice.
You give me some advice.
Yeah, give
Right.
us some good advice to not get eaten by a dingo.
Yeah.
How to not get eaten by the dingo. Same with, how about the snakes, even better?
Yeah,
The
snakes.
best way to deal with snakes, right, is just don't fuck with them.
Oh, okay. Is that it?
That is literally yes.
Okay.
If you do not pick up the snake, you should be
What if I
fine.
stand on it by accident?
If you see a snake in front of you and you think to yourself, wow, I should really step on this snake, don't, and you'll be fine.
Perfect. That's all we needed to know.
You're welcome, guys.
Thank you so much.
Let it all hang out, cause we gotta run today. He's pounding.
That was my number one song for the year on Spotify. It's even worse than that, is that was my number 1 and my number 5 song. Yeah, I have it on there twice. I love that song.
Why'd you turn it off then?
Fucking don't tell me that.
Sing it with us. Yeah, sing it.
He's loading up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can be done.